Okay, going to do another batch of reactions to entries for Leaflit's AI video contest, and this here is the initial announcement announcing her contest. And but the deadline was moved to July 3rd yesterday. Yes, today is the 4th when I'm recording this, so if you hear some explosions in the background, don't be worried, it's just fireworks, Okay, so before we go in and react to the videos, and there's going to be probably 8 videos in this reaction pack, I want to give a little context. And there'll be timestamps in the description, so you can skip ahead to whichever video reaction you want to see first, and to the links to the original videos as well. Okay, so Leaflit is this VTuber. She's a slime VTuber that usually appears in human form. She's got a role-playing game, a tabletop role-playing game. It's at this link, and then she also has a side channel on YouTube for that one. All those links will be in the description too. So she's running this contest, and I've been doing reaction packs to it. If you look, here's the first reaction pack I did 1 month ago, and I keep making the reaction packs, and the closer we got to the end, the more videos were coming out because people were finishing them up, and a large amount of them came out yesterday when the contest ended. So I've got 16 videos to do, and I think I'll put them in 2 reaction packs of 8 each, and I'm doing 8 right now if I can manage to get that many. Okay, so yeah, and if you look at where is it? Okay, here it is. Yeah, if you look at my page here, this is me, Penny Bloomfield. I did reaction batch 6. It premiered a couple hours ago, and now I'm gonna do reaction batch 7 with 8 videos in it, I hope. Okay, so before we go in, let me show you the 8 videos. So first, Astra's Grip by TheExCount, and that is this person. And then In Another Life by Eli Lee, and that is this person here. And these are mostly creators in the Skyebrows community, but there's some that aren't. And then we've got Providence Breaker by BlastBox Meme Music. This channel, but this is a side channel this is the main channel right here, BlastBox AI Music. So there's the side channel that the video is on, and then there's the main channel. We've also got KriStar, the Lyrian Chronicles, Divine Arms Blessing, and this is a long one. Look at this, 22 minutes, basically an episode, and by this channel right here. And yeah, and all of these so far have been in the Skyebrows community. And Voice Farrealm, I think, is also in the Skyebrows community, but a pretty new one, with FaceStealer. And then this channel right here, and I've reacted to some of his videos before. And then we've got Hell with the Arcane Celebration, a parody video, and this channel right here, Nico Hell, and then we've got Uma full ep event better this time. So this is the improved version of an entry that I had on my list to react, and I didn't react to it, and then the updated improved version came out. So it's a good thing I didn't react to the rough draft when it first came, because this is the final draft here. This is the final draft, and this is another long one, 21 minutes. And then Emperor Xander has another video, Mirane. This is a short one here. So that is this channel, Emperor Xander. So that's all 8 of the videos I'm hoping to react to in this reaction pack. And remember, go to the description to find the links to the originals and to find the timestamps to where to start each reaction if you just want to look at some of them or whatever. Okay, so let's go first. So this is Astra's Grip by TheExCount. So this is an old Skybrow. So been in the Skyebrows community a long time. Let me show you the popular ones. So the really popular one is this one. Look at 31,000 views. The Cameo Collector. This was one of the early SCU Skyebrows Cinematic Universe videos that was very popular. Yes. So this is an original, very early on Skybrow, one of the very few at the beginning. Okay, so let's go and look at the description. So, Astra's Grip, TheExCount, my entrance to Leaflit's Angel Sword Studio AI contest, and my first story-driven music video. Enjoy. And then the AI used has been listed here, and then we've got lyrics, and then socials. Okay. Okay, so let's go in and let's look at this video.
Across the northern veil with thinking careful hands.
So I like this. I like the music. It's interesting. And I like the character design, the landscapes, the way that the scenes are edited to get together. So it all looks pretty good. But now that we've started the lyrics, I think I need to put on the closed captioning. So let's rewind just a little bit, and we've got an animal folk main character that I think is an original character created by TheExCount himself.
Across the northern veil with thinking careful hands.
Okay, so this is a researcher character, Catboy, who is studying. There's some sort of corruption in the north, like a magical corruption, and lots of monsters, and he's studying it.
Chasing the radiation that rewrites the land.
Oh, actually, I'm covering up some of the really nice animation with these. Let me get rid of the closed captioning for a little while. Let's go.
The belts and mutations in every living thing. I filled my pages watching sentience take wing. Then the line opened and the world began to lie. A smiling box that swallowed light before my eyes. Shadows wearing faces, soul cores cracked and drained. I sketched the impossible while something in me changed. The cult was waiting in the irradiated snow. They spoke of Hyra's fire and the gifts it bestows. I watched the knives carve screams into the air and felt the first warm glow beneath my skin begin to flare. Astra's in my veins now, glowing sick and bright. The line is calling louder every single night. Hyra's whispers echo where my reach.
So I think that Hyra is like the evil goddess that is worshipped by the cult that Helvetica is in, and Helvetica is a major antagonist in this world. Okay, so he got too close. Oh, and then here's this monster. I remember this one from a video in one of the last reaction packs. Okay, so he's getting too close to the corruption that he's studying, and he's starting to get infected and become one of the monsters, which he does not want to do. Yeah, this is an eerie story, and I like the imagery of it. Like, yeah, look at like the. Oh, well, I'll go back and talk about it a little bit more later. Let me keep going for now.
Pages twist, the letters start to bleed. Fiends wear my reflection in the dreams I cannot leave. Mutations crawl like infects just beneath the scar. I feel the chaos blooming, it knows me from afar. One last entry before the pen slips from my grip. The researcher is fading, the monster learns to speak. Astra's in my veins now.
Okay, yeah, some of these journal entries, I want to read them. Entry 1, I finally got permission to head into the Astra line and study the radiation myself. Everyone keeps talking about how dangerous it is, but the things it can do, the mutations, the energy, the way it changes everything it touches are just too fascinating to ignore. If I can figure out how it works, maybe I can even turn some of that power into something useful.
I didn't study it, study back the math. Strapped in my veins. Mine is calling. Iris whispers. I'm listening.
Okay, that was very chilling and eerie, and it's fitting for, you know, a VTuber who is a vampire character. Yes, I know he kind of looks like a cat girl, but yes, he is a vampire character. Those are bat ears there. But yeah, so he's got, let me reload it a bit and look at it. Yeah, he... Oh, come on, pause. There we go. Okay, yeah, he was talking about this on his live stream when we were watching some other entries, and he said, and this was before I had watched this, because of this is my first watch, this is a fresh watch, but we were watching some other entries on his live stream, and he was saying, oh man, these other entries are so great, I don't think mine is that good in comparison. So I was kind of expecting something less than this after hearing him like say, oh, it's not very good. It's not very good compared to these others. But oh yeah, my expectations were lowered because of that. But I'm like, wow, this is more than I expected. This is definitely more than I expected. Yeah, and TheExCount. He only has one live stream. That's because he deletes or private or unlists all of his live streams as soon as they end. So if you see him on a live stream, you have to jump in immediately, or you won't get to talk to him and see what he's doing. Okay, but I wanted to look. The animation here looks really good. I was expecting some of the like chat GPT image problems, but I'm not really seeing it, or if I am, it's just very slightly. Yeah, so look at like scenes like this. I'm not seeing the typical chat GPT, lots of tiny spotlights problem. I'm not seeing that kind of thing. And then look at like the detail in this crystal orb. So there's a lot of detail in these scenes, and it's got some good storytelling here. It's telling a complete story of this cat guy getting gradually corrupted and becoming a researcher who is going to be spreading and helping the corruption instead of just researching it or combating it. And yeah, so this stuff here is good storytelling, good animation. The song is good. My expectations were brought down, and then I was really impressed. And there's some things like these, I particularly like these landscape shots. Let me show you one of them. Yeah, see that landscape shot with the zoom across the landscape, and there's another one earlier in here where it's zooming across the landscape that looks really good. These look real good. A lot of work was put into this. This is a much stronger entry than I expected. Yeah, it's got good music, good storytelling, good animation. It's a well-rounded entry. Okay, and let's not forget to do that. Okay, so I'm not going to go into the comments and read them and stuff like that because we got a lot to do today. So that was Astra's Grip by TheExCount. And so the next one is Eli Lee, and he's also in the Skyebrows community and has been for quite a while. So he has In Another Life, and this is his channel here. His videos, you probably want to start with his first one, Charged Up, because even though the animation is rough by today's standards of AI animation, this is a very good song, and it's a really good introduction to him and what he's doing. So all of his songs are pretty good, but this one I think is the best introduction. So in his case, his first video is the best introduction, but he's got a lot of good videos. Okay, so this is In Another Life. In Another Life right here. And let's go ahead and go in.
My Christian ash at the feast of broken vows. I wore my father's ring while the house burned down. My knights fell one by one on the road to the black shore. I kept their names in salt, kept their bones in the door. I heard them calling from the iron crypt. The moon was ablaze.
Okay, so I think this is a character who became a necromancer, and so she was like a princess or something, and now she's a necromancer, and she's sort of contrasting with what her life might have been. And she's like putting their bones in salt in the door, and then like keeping their souls in an iron cage. So really chilling imagery. The song is good, It's not Eli Lee's best song. It's lower than average quality for him, but it is good. And I really like the editing, the details, and the scene transitions on this. And notice how the scenes of see, at first we have the evil undead and so on, and then we like flash back to the banquet, which has a really golden look. So look at the banquet back here. The banquet back here is really like a nice golden look, and then bad things happen, and we get a dark and very purplish look. So we've got a lot of good color symbolism going on here, and then we flash back to how it might have been, and we've got the golden look again. So it's kind of contrasting like a dark purple and gray and black scheme with the golden look here. Okay, let's keep going.
The moon was a blade, and it made me wicked. In another life, I was still your lady. In another life, you would not betray me.
Oh, so the reason she became an evil necromancer is because this guy betrayed her? I think that's the story it's telling. It's not really clear what happened. It's sort of going back and forth from the happy past to the unhappy present, and then also glimpses of a future that never will happen now. But yeah, I guess it's this guy who betrayed her.
Rise, my dead knights, come home to me. In another life, we were holy.
Oh, that was a really good scene. Well, a bunch of these are good scenes, but look at the eye in this skeleton knight. Yeah, that eye where it zooms in and see like there's like the icicles growing on the edge of his eye and everything. This is a really cool scene right here. Okay, so she's facing enemy kingdoms, and she felt like she needed to use the power of the undead to raise an army and fight against the enemy kingdom. So that's part of her motivation there, at least. I'm not sure what the guy did to betray her. Maybe he betrayed the kingdom and brought in an enemy army, or maybe he did something else.
From the iron crypt, the moon was ablaze, and it made me wicked. In another life, I was still your lady. In another life, you would not betray me. Rise, my dead knights, come home to me. In another life.
Oh, wow. Look, this is a haunting scene. Look at this scene inside the palace with everything broken, and the windows are broken, and you can tell it's been rained on, and it's got the vines and the mold everywhere. Yeah, this is quite a scene here. I really love this. Okay, and then we've got Leaflit herself, her mother Asari, and then her best friend Rana, and then I think these three are her original characters, or possibly other like VTubers that play the role-playing game with her. I'm not sure. Their characters. So I'm not quite sure who these three are, but definitely recognize this one, and this one. So I guess they've come to defeat this necromancer lady. Lore accuracy. Leaflit with a weapon. I don't know if I can say the word on YouTube, but this kind of weapon. Yeah. Like and then I think it has a blade as well. So she uses this and a blade primarily. Yeah, so like a lot of people complain about her being given her mother's staff, and this is a staff, but it looks like slightly different than her mother's staff. But yeah, so this is lore accuracy right here, and a lot of people complain about that in Skyebrows cinematic universes, that Leaflit is like primarily a mage in the Skyebrows cinematic universe, and that's not really quite accurate. You know, that she's theoretically she can do a little bit of magic, but that she's mainly a tank with weapons like this and the blade. Okay, so Hallow Queen, Lysandra Throne, Angel's Sword, and then so they're making her sign a contract. Is this like a contract to give up her power or something like that? Let's see what happens. Okay, and then is this a representation of one of her dead knights if he was still alive in the alternate future? Maybe. But I wanted to pause and look at this animation, look at the style of how it's drawn, and you can see like lion faces like here and here that are not distorted. They actually look like, metallic lion faces that are stamped or wrought into the metal. So then look, it looks like not so much like anime, it looks more like Western comics, like really detailed and well drawn, like web comics. It's kind of that style of art here. And you can see like the emblem on his what do you call this, the lion, the heraldic lion right here. This also doesn't look distorted. So yeah, I'm not seeing any AI distortions here. This is pretty good. Yeah, I think it did, because it flashed to his actual form as an undead from here, and then it flashed to his actual form as an undead. So yeah, I think that was what he could have been. And then what she could have been. Oh, and then this is a repeat of a scene from the opening. So this is them taking the crystals out of the city. So when she signed the contract, did she agree to take all these crystals out of the city and destroy them or something? Because, yeah, if you go back, so if you go back to 8 seconds, see, it's the same scene here. And then you go to 4:35, yeah, it's the same scene, it's repeating it. So it's showing, so that stuff we saw at the beginning, it was the end stuff too. Okay, let's keep going. Oh yeah, and then we got the moon over this landscape, which we also had a similar scene, not the same scene, but a similar scene like this in the beginning. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so the purple fire was burning in her eyes and then it went out. So does that mean that when she signed the contract, she gave up her power? It wasn't entirely clear, but that was very good, just like I would expect from Eli Lee. He's, I don't know why he's 138 subscribers. He needs to be like over 2,000, definitely over 2,000. So I don't know why. But yeah, this is, and the editing was good, the transitions, everything. So we don't have much time. So let's keep on going. Let's go, so that was Eli Lee, and then let's go to Providence Breaker by BlastBox, or rather, if you go to the channels, so this is the channel that it's on, right here, but the main channel of BlastBox is right here. So this orange-haired girl, and yeah, this orange-haired girl is named BB. She's the mascot of this channel, and she has been cameoed by Skyebrows himself. So yeah, definitely an established Skybro in the Skyebrows community. The channel is BlastBox, or at least the main channel is BlastBox, and then the guy behind the channel, his name, the real life guy, not this mascot, is called Super Blast. So Super Blast is the guy, and he uses this channel mascot to represent himself. Okay. And this one, I think, is not animated. It's just, yeah, when I hover over it, it's the same picture. So it's just the song. And BlastBox does a lot of those, but they're often quite good. And I don't react to very many of the BlastBox ones, because I usually don't react to just music with a still picture or a simple looped animation. I don't react to very many of those, but there's a lot of them, and I've heard quite a number that are really good quality. Okay, so let's go in and see my entry for the AI contest, and then lyrics. Okay. Let's make sure we've got closed captioning on, and let's go in.
Bells in the mist, hands on the steel, cover with their mouths sewn shut, friends at my side.
Oh, I really liked that when it started like glitching, and then it went into like much more exciting music with kind of like a church feel, like I don't know how to describe exactly. That was really cool. Let's listen to that again.
At my side.
Yeah, it's got like a really like classical, really high energy church music. It's got the glitching. And then it's got it sort of combined with like military type of music and sort of like anime opening music. So it's got that kind of feeling.
In the blood, ash in the ground, claw masking broken wings gather round. Four sacred weapons beneath the scar, wake to the drum of our desperate hearts. They shaped us from blessing, from wildwood and
okay, so it's talking about 4 sacred weapons, and we've got 4 characters here, and I don't recognize these 3 characters, but then here's Leaflit right here. And then it looks like these guys in the background are just monsters. So I think the 4 sacred weapons are referring to like this staff, this sword, whatever this is in Leaflet's hand, and then I don't see the spider person having a weapon, but I'm sure she does. Yep, okay, let's keep going.
to the drum of our desperate hearts. They shaped us from blessing, from wildwood and flame, from spells given breath, from angels in chains.
Oh wait, these lyrics sound like they're from the perspective of the weapons themselves. Like, so are these living sentient weapons, and the lyrics are from the perspective of the weapons? Yeah, maybe these are like magical talking weapons, and these lyrics are from the perspective of the weapons. I'm kind of thinking that's what's going on here. Okay, let's keep going.
Providence Breaker, wake the blade. We are the storm they failed to bind. Shoulder to shoulder, fate unmade. No one fights the dark alone tonight. Providence Breaker, split the sky. Tear the black thread from my veins. If heaven turns on iron gear.
Oh, when it says tear the black thread from my veins, that makes me think of the Astra line infection that was being shown in the TheExCount's video, the first one we watched. Tearing the black thread. So if you tear the black thread out of the veins of the infected monsters, do they turn back into regular people? I don't know. Okay, let's keep going.
We'll break our names free from its chains. Break the chain, light the blade. Storm inside, we don't fade. We don't fade. Shrines in the moonlight, steel like a dance. Sword and shield turning in a ritual trance. Astra runs hungry, singing in my veins. But your voices hold me human again. I fear the rhythm.
Oh, yeah, it says Astra. It said... Astra runs hungry. It says monster in the closed captioning, but it sounded like Astra to me. Astra runs hungry, singing in my veins, but
Your voices hold me
your voices hold me
human again.
human again. Yeah, I think these are talking about magical weapons that are able to get the infection out of the veins. Okay, let's keep going.
Fear the release. I know what it costs, but your hands find my shoulders when my breath is lost. Providence Breaker, wake the blade. We are the storm they failed to bind. Shoulder to shoulder, fate unmade. No one fights the dark alone tonight. Providence Breaker, split the sky. Tear the black thread from my veins. If heaven turns on iron gears, we'll break our names free from its chains.
Oh, right here, it got, as soon as the lyrics stopped and it went into the instrumental section, it got very exciting. Yeah, I like that part of the music. Yeah, that part of the music there, that was cool.
Not for heaven, not for crowns, not for names in sacred stone. For the wounded, for the exiled, for the ones who stand alone. Burn the sigil, break the vow.
can you get rid of the infection by breaking the vow? Is that what Leaflit was doing in the last video when she made the necromancer sign the oath? Like make her break her vow and then she's deprived of her powers? Maybe. Okay, let's keep going.
I am shaky till I rise, but the dawn breaks through my eyes. Providence Breaker, wake the blaze. We are the storm they failed to bind. Shoulder to shoulder, fate unmade. No one fights the dark alone tonight. Breakers split the sky, tear the black thread from my veins. If heaven turns on iron gears, we'll break our names free from its chains. No one bears the dawn alone tonight. Friends beside me, we don't fade.
Okay, so that was very cool. Yeah, BlastBox is talented at making the music, and I think that he doesn't have the confidence to make the animation to go along with the music a lot of times, but I think that maybe he needs a collaboration partner to make animation for like his better songs. Yeah, I think he probably needs that. Okay, so yeah, that's cool stuff there. Oh, I already thumbs up it? When did I thumbs up it? Okay. I don't know when I thumbs up it. Okay. So that was BlastBox, or rather Super Blast, the guy behind BlastBox. He's got these two channels here. And then let's go to the next one. So this is by KriStar, and he's in the Skyebrows community too. He's lesser known. He's got a small channel, and he's one of the newer guys. So see, he's got just 6 videos here, and but you know, this early one is 3 months old. So but yeah. So I've only been hearing about him for maybe a month or so, and it looks like this is his first like really long thing here. Yeah, look at this. This is 22 minutes, the one we're gonna watch. And but yeah, he was cameoed in Look at the Sky by Louisverse. Let me just open this up and show it to you. I can show you where KriStar was cameoed. So Louisverse, very important in the Skyebrows community. Let me open this up and show you KriStar.
Funny thing about the...
Okay, let's pause it. And Louisverse has a cheat sheet in here. And, oh yeah, and then Skyebrows himself really likes this. Yeah. So we've got, where is it? KriStar right here after Kura Onigarashi. And so let's see, where is Kura Onigarashi? So where? Okay, is he not that far? So I think, isn't he right around here? I think he's like right after Smoky Fox and Salty Witch. Okay, so we've got Smoky Fox, Salty Witch, Tarot Dravenox, Kuriganagashi. Okay, so right a little bit around, right after these guys here, because there's Glacius Wolf, Kura Onigarashi, and then KriStar. Let me show you KriStar. So this is Glacius Wolf and Solly's right here. Okay, this is KriStar. Yes, KriStar right here, cameoed by Louisverse. Yes, okay. So let's get rid of that there. And then we'll go in here and we'll look at KriStar's thing. And see, this is 22 minutes, so it's basically a whole episode. So when things are that long, I kind of feel like, I don't know, I feel kind of parasitic if I watch the whole thing. So what I'm planning to do is watch like 5 or 10 minutes of it, and then I'll pause this reaction and watch the rest privately, and then I'll unpause it and look at the rest of it, just select parts of it, and sort of give you my review of the stuff that we didn't directly watch together. So it'll be no time at all to you when I pause. I'll just pause and then I'll instantly be back. So I want to watch it that way so that I don't feel like I watch the whole thing in my react when it's this long and sort of like stole his view away. I don't want to do that. Okay, so let's read the description. The story of the divine arms leaving Lyr have been written down in the city of Choir, known as the birthplace of light. A singular human woman rose to prominence. Heralded as the Holy Maiden, she bore visions of divine providence, claiming to commune with angels. The angelic being directed her to the city of Jav, a city under the shadow of human conflict. The story is that she found a divine arm there, secured for the church, but then because of a love of a demon from Sorthen, and I think that's the southern area, she took the holy relic and claimed that no divine arms would fall into mortal hands again. It is allegorical to how demons are truly evil, taint everything they touch, and their mere presence is anathema to a good life. This is that story. Re-uploaded because the editor missed something. He's been dealt with. Okay. Submission for the Angel Sword AI contest, storyboard generations made in ChatGPT, animation in Grok, CDance 2.0, 2.0 uncensored, and Vidu Q3. Music in Suno, edited in Audacity. So all of these are AI programs except for Audacity, which is just an editing program. Narration voiceover with 11 Lab Studio. I can't remember if that one is AI or not, to keep the entirety of the project AI. Oh, 11 Lab Studio is AI. Okay. Scuffed, but has a certain 90s charm to it. So is it in the style of 90s anime? Okay, so outro song is a remix of Leaflit's Prejudice is Awesome. This is an excellent song with a prescient message. Go watch it if you haven't, or if you have. Being prejudiced is awesome. Moral relativism isn't real, and if you think this is the meaning, you have poor comprehension. In memorandum to all of the rivers that died for this, I guess referencing how people say the AI uses too much water. I guess that's what that means. 7 days and $60 gets you a pretty cool anime now. Dedicated to Lillian because she chose to also kiss the villain. Lillian, is that Lillian Lovely? I'm not quite sure who that is. I think it might be Lillian Lovely, who has also cameoed in Look at the Sky, if I'm remembering the name correctly. But that was the first I'd ever heard of her. Okay. So, and he's talking about being prejudiced is awesome. So this is related to that same message that's in there. And if we go to my list of my playlist of my reactions to Leaflit, and this will be in the description too. Yeah, being prejudiced is awesome. It cameoed me, in a big group shot, so it's actually not that impressive. But it did cameo me. I'm right there. Yeah, I am. I'm being egotistical. Okay. Okay, so let's go back to what we're actually doing. The Lyrian Chronicles, Divine Arms Blessing. Now that we're done reading the description, let's get into the actual video. And like I said, I'll watch 5 or maybe 10 minutes, pause it, which will be no time at all to you, watch the rest, and then give a sort of review and look at a few little bits from the rest of it. Okay, let's go. Okay, so I like this introductory screen where it's like pretending that it's like a visual novel, video game kind of thing. Okay, let's go.
I think I could have enjoyed living a normal life.
Okay, the voice sounds kind of muffled. Oh, why is the volume down so low? Okay, let me put the volume up, and we got closed captionings on too. So let's rewind and try that again.
I think I could have enjoyed living a normal life. But I had been chosen.
Okay, let's pause it briefly, even though we're only like 26 seconds in. I did want to comment a little bit on that so far. So I really like, I like the game intro, and then I like that there's a title right here, A Quiet Village, and how cool looking this title looks. But I wanted to go even earlier and look at this scene with the baby and the candles. This is like really reminiscent of 1990s anime. Yeah, it's really got the look down well. Okay, so let's keep going.
Normal life. But I had been chosen.
Okay, so I like the zoom through the village. I usually like zoom scenes through a landscape or through architecture pretty well. I liked it, but I think the transition into it was just slightly awkward. Not too bad, just tiny bit of awkwardness there. So she saw an angel in the water bucket, or possibly a devil disguised as an angel, I'm thinking after I read the description. Let's see what it is.
I began to see the angel early in my life. It made me feel special. The nuns at our town chapel ignored me for a time, and so the angel was my secret. I would have stayed there forever, and I really do think that would have been okay too. But that all changed. I was so scared of a large city like choir.
Okay, so it is pronounced like choir. Let me get rid of the closed captioning so I can actually see that properly.
I was so scared of a large city like choir.
Okay, so choir, High Chapel of Carey, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. And let's look at this scene. Yeah, I like the way that it's so impressive, this giant chapel on top of the hill here, and, you know, huge stairs leading up to it, and then impressive mountains in the background. And see how the scene is balanced? There's like a tower and some sort of decoration you can see over here, and a similar tower and same kind of decoration at a slightly different angle over here. And you can see this thing and this thing. So it's the whole scene, even though it's not symmetrical, it's got this asymmetrical balance to it. And I really like the way it's put together. Okay, so let's turn closed captioning back on and let's keep going.
I was much more scared to stand in front of the high priestess and be judged. I told her everything I had seen in my life. And, without so much as a test, she accepted it all. It wasn't exactly clear to me what a, quote, holy maiden did. Eventually, she made it clear.
You are to become a shield against demons. Your light will guard the faithful and banish the wicked.
Are demons truly unloved by the Lady of Light?
Of course, it is certain. They were denied divinity.
I like this this lip syncing. This lip syncing is matching up really well. It can be hard to do that in AI. Yeah, this looks so much like a 90s anime. Yeah, just look at it. It's all the little details of the way it looks are pretty cool. And we're getting a lot of storytelling. We're only 2 minutes in, and we've already had a lot of storytelling, so 1/10 of the total length of it. Let's keep going.
I accepted those words so easily. I focused on my connection with the goddess who had chosen me. It wasn't unlike being at home. Just with more people always watching. I never felt above anyone else. But I wondered if this is all I was to do with my life. My answer came one night.
I really like this demon design. It's terrifying, and I like the way that the Holy Maiden, she woke up and her eyes glowed, and then all the women ran in with their swords. Yeah, the imagery and the storytelling in this is really interesting.
I never held a blade before. What was I to do?
Oh, so the Holy Maiden is expected to take a sword against the demon. She doesn't just like hold up a staff and pray or something like that and make like a magical shield. She actually takes a sword to the demon. Yeah, I didn't expect that. I guess they should have given her better instructions, but yeah, this is really reminiscent of like dark fantasy 1990s or early 2000s anime. Yeah, this is really consistent, and I like it when the animation is consistent. When it changes style from one scene to another, it can be jarring. If it changes just a little bit, it's a little bit jarring, and if it changes a lot, it's a lot jarring unless there's like a clear reason for it. But this is super consistent. Yeah, and it's a different style than what we've seen so far. I know no one else in this contest has tried to emulate this style. Okay, let's keep going.
They wanted me to lead them. So I did.
So she is praying to set up a trap, at least a shield or a trap. I'm not sure which, but yeah, see, it's forming underneath him and above him.
Do you not see the answer to your question about demons?
If I had pushed back, this wasn't someone from Soren. This was a fiend. Would the world be different?
the demon escape from the trap, or did she like loosen the trap so that she can use the sword on it? I'm not quite sure what happened there, but she was doing something. Okay, let's keep going.
The demonic are becoming stronger. This is a sign. Pray on a solution.
My prayers that night were to the goddess, but all I asked her was, why me? Someone answered. I told the high priestess my vision. She told me it must be the fortress city of Jaff, recently recaptured by the church. Several joined me on the journey. My first quest. The siege...
Sorry, let me look at that title. I like that it's using titles for each new location. Let's look at that.
Several joined me on the journey. My first quest.
Yeah. See, every time that we have a new location, it mentions, it has a title here. Yeah, I really like that. That's a good storytelling technique to make the organization clear. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, we're at 5 minutes now. I'd said 5 or 10 minutes. Well, let's keep going to 10 minutes, I think. Okay, let's go.
The siege had caused terrible, terrible damage to parts of the town. Though people seemed happy, and in my vision, an angel was among the ruins. We spread through the city to search for what the angel wanted from us. Among the townsfolk, there were things I had never seen before. And one thing in particular.
Leave this place, demon. It is hallowed ground. I think.
Westerian, I am only searching for forgotten history.
The search continued for a month, and more, it became harder not to run into certain people. It was very annoying. Finally, I decided to at least talk.
What are you doing?
He told me he searched for items from the Divine War. He never said why.
Relics do not live by being buried. They gain meaning when people remember how to use them.
I, well, was interested what he had to say. But of course, that couldn't last forever. One day, a ruin that had been blocked was just open. It was a sign.
Forsaken by the light! You are hated! Leave at once!
You must go.
Unfortunately, the weapon's uncovering was now known. And so it was only a matter of time before Southron, fearing for the church's purposes with the item, sent an army.
Oh, so Southron, is that where the demons live? They're sending an army to recover these ancient weapons. Okay, let's keep going.
I was alone then. I don't like war.
these are really well done magical war scenes. Look at this. And yeah, even the large crowd scenes look really well done. And that is hard to do. Yes, that's hard to do.
Because the Holy Maiden was there, our army broke ranks to charge.
I like the storytelling technique of her, the main character's narration, tying it together so that it's not just a bunch of scenes of fighting, but her narration, and it's not constantly going, it's just here and there whenever it's needed, sort of ties the fighting scenes together. Okay, so we're at 9:41, almost 10 minutes. I'm going to pause it and watch the rest privately because, yeah, I just don't feel right watching something this long on a react like this. But it'll be no time at all to you, and then I'll come back and I'll give a review of the rest of it, but I'll have it be a spoiler-free review so that you can watch it on your own later. I'll just tell you my general opinion and stuff of it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pause, and then I'll be back here in an instant. Okay, I'm back from the pause, and I wanted to report, I thought that maybe the description had some spoilers in it, but actually I don't think it really did. So I'm not going to talk about how it ended or anything, but it is a complete story. There were a couple things that were minorly confusing in it. I don't think I was really confused, though. It was a pretty understandable story and pretty cool. Yeah, this is like a whole episode, and like of an anime or something. And right after I paused it, we started getting cameos. 2 for sure. So Leaflit is a cameo. And then, let's see, there's, yep. And we've got, where is it? Yeah, we've got, I can't seem to pause on him. Yeah, we got Feeble Mind. He's an important guy in the Skyebrows community. He is in here a bunch. Let me show you Feeble Mind. Okay, so I'll show you Feeble Mind. Okay, and here we go. Okay, this guy right here, Feeble Mind with the eye patch and the one golden eye. And let's see, where are we? I lost my tab. Okay, here we are. Yeah, so Feeble Mind right there with the eye patch and the one golden eye, and it makes it really clear that it's him. So other than Leaflit and Feeble Mind, there might have been one other cameo. Where is the other guy? So there was a guy that I think might have been Sinister. So anyways, I'm not going to spoil the ending for you, but there was a battle, there were various plot twists. The scenes, for the most part, looked really good, but I could tell that in the last half, the scenes weren't quite as good as in the first half. I think some of them were a little bit rushed. The quality went down a little bit, but only slightly. And then at the end, we have an outro song, which is a version of Leaflet's Prejudice is Awesome, with this logo that is barely animated. I'll show it to you a little bit. Yeah, so a barely animated logo, and I think this is a really good way to finish up the episode with an outro song and a barely animated logo like this, and it really kept the style consistent all together, and I just love this. Let's give it a thumbs up. So yeah, look, 70 views, 52 subscribers. He needs a lot more of both of those. Please get this way up there and get that way up there. Yeah, this guy, he needs to make more anime episodes. I really want that to happen. And that is the Lyrian Chronicles Divine Arms Blessings by KriStar. And okay, so let's go on to the next one. So this is FaceStealer, Voice Farrealm, and we've covered some of his stuff in previous ones. I actually accidentally covered one of his videos that isn't an entry for this contest. I did that by accident, but I've got some others that are entries, and then this one is the third actual entry. And this is Voice Farrealm. I'm pretty sure he's in the Skyebrows community, but pretty new. And we're going to see this one, the FaceStealer. So let's read the description first. Last entry for the AI contest. Uploaded on July 3rd, the last day, which was yesterday. It's about the character I'm making for my Mirane adventures. Hope to see you there, and watch out for fiends. Okay, so let's go ahead and watch this video. Oh, come on, let me rewind. There we go. Oh, and before we go in, I wanted to talk to you about this. This is his self-representation character, and this is the little animated logo he seems to use at the beginning of every video, and it's really cool. It's a really cool animated logo to have. Okay, let's go. Yeah, and then see, there's a title card for this video as well as a logo for his channel, and I like that. That gives it a professional touch when people do stuff like that. And look at how fancy it is. It looks pretty cool. Okay, so the FaceStealer, the title of this video.
In the shattered halls where banners rot like skin, velvet danced for a king whose bones lie thin. Porcelain smile, painted eyes so fine, the fairest face in the realm, and it was mine. No strings to pull this marionette so grand. I spun and bowed with the jesters' gilded hand.
Okay, so I think I can understand the lyrics well enough, but I'm gonna put them on because I want to make sure that everyone else can understand it.
But thrones crumble to dust in the endless night. Fortresses fall under a moonless, starving light. Oh, FaceStealer, you thief in the carnival dark. You tore my beauty away with your claw and your mark. Now I wander the ruins where the dead kings play, a hollow-eyed puppet in this macabre ballet. I'll hunt every excuse, yeah, every fiend that crawls through destroyed castles and crumbling fortress walls. Memories bleed like ink in the rain. It's big.
Oh, this is pretty gruesome. Okay, so this guy was a performer, And I like the way that the animation is so like stylized. It's telling the backstory. When the animation is really stylized and it tells a backstory like that, I think that is a good technique that works well. But yeah, so a FaceStealer monster has come and it's stealing this guy's face.
Because of that, I've gone insane.
Okay, so was he a marionette to begin with? Because look, he's mechanical and he's got mechanical fingers and everything. Yeah, this looks like metal and stuff. So yeah, maybe he was like a marionette, so like sort of like the magical equivalent of a robot to begin with. And then this monster took his face away. Okay, let's keep going.
Insane. The kingdom's a graveyard of twisted iron spires, endless ruin where the laughter expires. My face, my pride stolen in the fog and scream left me a cracked doll in a nightmare dream. Corrupted echoes whisper what I used to be, a beautiful jester, wild and free. Now mirrors crack.
Oh, it says a beautiful jester, not gesture. Yeah, but closed captioning will do stuff like that.
When I draw near, reflections show nothing but absence and fear. Oh, FaceStealer, you thief in the carnival.
Yeah, this is incredibly eerie. Yeah, it's a creepy story that it's telling, but I like the story. I do notice a few animation errors, like look at these broken bars that are just like levitating here. But altogether, I think it's pretty good. It's got a little bit of that chat GPT like tiny detail clutter with like a lot of the little spotlights, but not too bad. And it suits this landscape, this corrupted landscape. And just look at the depth of this landscape. Like you can look back in here and see all these fog shrouded places going back into here. And I like the good use of the sunset or sunrise possibly, and the tattered banner. So there's a lot of details here that really work well.
Dark, you tore my beauty away with your claw and your mark. Now I wander the ruins where the dead kings play, a hollow-eyed puppet in this macabre ballet. I'll hunt every excuse, yeah, every fiend that crawls through destroyed castles and crumbling fortress walls. Memories bleed like ink in the rain. It's because of you that I've gone insane. No name for you, monster. Just the space on my wall where your head should be. I hear the carnival grinding on in the bones of the world. Twisted tents of flesh, performers.
Oh, this is scary. If you've got a clown phobia, this is really scary stuff here. I don't really have much of a clown phobia, but if clowns are creepy enough, isn't everyone scared of them? Isn't everyone scared of a clown this creepy? I mean, I know he's a jester marionette, technically not a clown, but you know, close enough, close enough.
Made of rust and grief and I, the star attraction, the thing that cannot find relief. I'll string your sinews like puppet chords when I'm done. I'll start in my performance, and it's just begun. So dance with me now in the ashes and the gloom. Velvet's coming for you through the...
Okay, so Fiend Exhibit Curiosity, screams, torment, eternity, behold, wonders beyond your understanding. Yeah, this is so creepy, but I really do like it. Yeah, it's, I mean, I kind of don't like it because it's like, it's so creepy, but it's telling an interesting story with interesting but gruesome imagery. Okay, let's keep going.
Perpetual doom, no rest for this jester, no peace and
Okay, so, I can't read that. Gravity Fiend, Subject 3, something Slime, Prismatic Slime, or Grammatic Slime, Subject 3, Gravity Fiend, Subject 3. Yeah, and we saw this monster before.
the hunt through the
Black Knight, Subject 3. So all of them are Subject 3. Okay, let's keep going.
wreckage of it all.
Sorry, I want to see these ones. Dream something, Subject 5. Not sure. Okay.
Beautiful once, now horror.
Okay, Dream, Eat something, Crystal Behemoth. Oh, I remember the Crystal Behemoth from the TheExCount video, the first video we watched in this pack.
Find a marionette with vengeance.
Oh, wait, what? Pepsi Man. Oh, that's like a meme. That's a meme. Pepsi Man, Gesta. I don't know what that is. And then Crack Doko. I don't know what that is. Subject 9, Subject 12, and Subject 8. Pepsi Man. Yeah, that's a meme, isn't it? Or no, wasn't it like a series of like Japanese commercials or something, and then it became a meme? Oh, I can't quite remember. It was a while back. Okay, let's keep going.
On his mind, oh, FaceStealer.
And then it suddenly changed to Wendigo.
Your time is a carnival.
And Nest Rat. The Binder. And Bander. I'm not sure what these are. Maybe they're enemies from the game.
Your death, like the face you denied in destroyed castles, in endless weeping ruin.
Okay, and I did want to make a mention that now Voice Farrealm has very good videos, but I have criticized in some of his other videos that he sometimes has some awkward transitions. They're not very awkward, they're just slightly awkward. And I did notice some here when this character was coming close to the FaceStealer exhibit. So let me show you the awkward transitions. They're just slightly awkward.
In destroyed castle.
Yeah, see when this sign was sliding around and then the shape of this suddenly changed.
In endless weeping ruin.
Yeah, and then weird stuff is happening back here with the chandeliers.
My wall awaits you.
Yeah, and then this seems to be moving. Yeah, there's a little bit of awkwardness in some of the transitions. It's not very bad, but I think it was most apparent in the long zoom in on the FaceStealer thing back here. And sometimes, depending on what AI program you're using, you can't avoid that. Like, some of these errors are built into the AI program. But yeah, so it's not a harsh criticism. It's just a little tiny thing because I like to nitpick about things like that.
And your silence will be mine.
Okay, so thank you for watching. Be sure to play Lyrian Chronicles. Cool. So yeah, all of these entries to the contest are technically ads for the Angel Sword tabletop role-playing game by Leaflit, the Lyrian Chronicles. So yeah, So yeah, this is another one that acknowledges that it basically is an ad, and it's saying, hey, you know, if this video was intriguing to you, if you're just some random person browsing YouTube and you come across this video and you like it, there's something more you can do. Look, you can go play this game. So yeah, I like that this one is acknowledging its purpose. It's showing the usefulness of it here. Okay, let's see. Velvet the Jester. Adventure starts July 5th. I'll see you at the Maid Mall. And the Maid Mall is mentioned in his other videos. I think it's like an in-game store that he started himself or something like that. His other character, Ratchet, works there or something. I don't remember all the details. Okay, so that was really cool. Let's give it a thumbs up. Let's see if there's any little tiny thing in the last 3 seconds. I think it probably just stays here. Yeah, so that was really good closing there. It didn't like sort of just abruptly end. It had the logos and everything, so that's really cool there. Okay, so that was FaceStealer by Voice Farrealm, and the next one we've got after that is the Arcane Celebration, and this is the Ratchet character that I mentioned before that was shown in the Maid Mall in the Voice Farrealm's other video. So like a bunch of these people, I gather, play together, and they sort of like use each other's characters in each other's videos to some extent. So anyways, this is by a different creator, Hell, or Nico Hell. So someone with 17 subscribers I've never heard of before, and I don't think they're in the Skyebrows community. Okay, so let's make it big, and let's rewind it, and let's look at this. So, oh yeah, first of all, let's look at this. The style of this kind of reminds me of like 1990s or early 2000s television shows, like Disney Adventures type of stuff. It kind of reminds me of that art style. Okay, let's go.
Did you hear? The necromancer! Cultists! Fiends!
Okay, that sounds a little bit muffled. Oh, the volume went down again? Why did it go down? Okay, let me turn up my volume, and I think I'll put on closed captioning while I'm at it. Okay, now, and look at how startled this guy looks. That is humorous. Okay, let's go.
That Pandora fanatic is at it again!
Ah, yes. I believe that priestess cast a spell, the Arcane Celebration.
Arcane Celebration?
The
Arcane Celebration!
Oh, this is funny. Yeah, I think it was a parody. Oh yeah, it is a parody. It is a parody. That's why it's so humorous. Yeah, he's really freaking out with this the Arcane Celebration. This is cool. Okay, let's make it big. Let's keep going. I'll rewind just slightly.
Arcane Celebration!
She wanted to honor Pandora, goddess of magic, with a proper festival. So she cast a ritual that sent magical invitations to everyone. Everyone!
Oh, a reply all nightmare. It's a reply all nightmare. Oh my! It's a magical in-universe version of a reply all nightmare. Okay, yeah, I like this.
You're saying the necromancer, the cultists, and the fiends all got invited to a party?
The
Arcane Celebration! Of course the Necro would bring her friends. And just think of the networking opportunity the cultists will have. Even the fiends will have chance to preview future meals.
This is insane! You're crazy, old man!
It's really just poor wording on the invitation. If you let such small things bother you, you'll never survive out here. It's important to come to terms with the one truth of these lands. The Astra line is a silly place.
Oh, is that a Monty Python reference? Monty Python and the Holy Grail, it might be. And we saw in the other videos that the Astra line is the place in the north where like a lot of magical infection and undead and monsters are coming from. So yeah, calling it a silly place. Yeah, this is definitely a parody video.
Welcome to the first battle for the Astra line! Whoever wins is official crowned as the proper ruler over all these lands. Will it be the cult, fiends, or adventurers? Additionally, the winner even gets their very own Nenyorari Fumo, graciously donated by the sponsor of this event! I didn't agree to this!
Okay, so I think this is the cat girl that I was calling a fox girl in other videos by accident when I was reacting to them. So one of Leaflit's original characters, I think, for this role-playing game, or maybe someone else's original character for this role-playing game. But yeah, there's Fumos, which are sort of like, they're like plushies or 3D figures. That's what the Fumos are. Okay, let's keep going. I'm not quite sure.
As you can see, she's full-size, fully articulated, and comes with premium dark iron restraints at no extra charge. A true collector's item. Help me! Fuyuka! Crimson! I'm so happy that everyone's come together to help you find a proper home. Do you even understand what you've done? Not just the core wood. Soon the entire Astra line will soon belong to me, and then the world, and then maybe a nice beach house. Don't worry, Master. Kathleen and I will win. She's even helping me set up some games to help with your training. We have the win and bring her in.
Okay, so I am recognizing some of the like antagonists like Helvetica that are often appearing in these videos, and the white-haired necromancer with the red jewel and the black cloak. So yeah, some of these characters I am recognizing, but I think there's a lot of context here that I don't know. So probably some of this humor is just flying over my head because I don't really know much about these characters, and especially the new ones I'm just seeing for the first time in this video.
To the cult!
Well, she certainly has shown capacity to cause trouble for the MEA.
Why did you drag me to this? I don't want the Astra line, and already have plenty Nyanari Fomu.
Because it's funny.
Huh?
Because it's perfect!
Oh, Nyanari. I think that's the name of the orange-haired cat girl that is being restrained by the dark iron.
Funny.
Huh?
Because it's perfect for advertising! Want fame, power, or really good hair? With just one...
Okay, sorry. The closed captioning is covering up some of the advertising. Let's look at that again.
Perfect for advertising! Want fame?
Okay, so we've got unlimited power, guaranteed results. Are you even using soul? Don't be wasteful. Trust your local Tengu. Ancient wisdom, modern results. Fiend Island is Nyanyari's fault. Those saying otherwise are liars. Okay, there is a lot of humor in this, and yes, I do get a bunch of it. It's not all going over my head. So yeah, pretty cool.
Power or really good hair? With just one small contract, you too can have everything you've ever wanted. Visit Fiend Island today for a free consultation. Let's move on to our very special guest commentator, Seppi Fumo!
I wanted to mention that the lip syncing in this is mostly really good. Like this character's lines right here, that was really good lip syncing. The only place I noticed a problem was this mustache guy in the pub at the very beginning. His lip syncing was slightly off in a couple of places, but not too bad. It was mostly on target. But this one right here with this character, really good lip syncing.
Guest commentator, Seppi Fumo! Seppi, what are your thoughts on the first ever battle for the Astra line?
Oyo?
High praise! And what do you think of our contestants' chances? So insightful! Thank you, Seppi Fumo! Well, with that, I will hand it over to our event coordinator!
Four teams, huh? Then we will say, if 5 points are scored on your team, you're out! Domain expansion.
A Jujutsu Kaisen reference. Yeah, okay, yeah, this is really funny. I love this.
Slam Jam Battle Royale!
Oh, and is this a, what is it? That basketball movie with Looney Tunes characters and Michael Jordan from like the 1990s or whatever, that one, Space Jam, I think it's called. The original one, not the sequel that was bad. Yeah, I think that's a reference to that one. Yeah, that's really cool. So if you're playing basketball and you teleport with the ball, is that illegal traveling? It might be.
Oh, so that's how we are playing.
And they just destroyed the whole court. That is cool. Although I think one of these baskets moved to the wrong place. But, you know, you can't always get the AI to do everything perfectly. I did want to comment, actually. This animation here is really consistent in style, and it has really clean and crisp lines. I like it the way that it stays the same consistency and it has clean and crisp lines.
Just what do you all think you're doing?
You idiot! Now we have to hold another one of these to stop your stupid spell!
Why would Nyali Fumo do this?
We walk the Astra line tonight, where starlight
Okay, so that's basically like a little episode. A lot of references. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was all Space Jam references there. And then we've got an outro song with the chibi versions of them, but I guess they're calling them Fumo versions here. I'm still not entirely clear on what a Fumo is. Okay, let's keep going.
No need to run, no need to fight, just quiet steps beneath the night with you beside.
Oh, and I was told what this statue is. Someone was telling me that when adventurers die and you can't retrieve their bodies, that their equipment was put here as like a memento. But then someone else was saying, no, 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 it actually gets put here even when you can retrieve the bodies. So that's what this is. This is a location that shows up in a bunch of these videos. So I'm starting to learn the lore better now.
Guide me soft and true. The astral line feels gentle too.
Thank you for watching. Yeah, it's got like an end logo. Very professional look. Cool. Okay, yeah, I like the humor of that. I like the animation's consistent style, good lip syncing, the dialogue, and the voices sounded mostly natural. I don't think I really noticed any problems with them sounding robotic like they sometimes do. Okay, so let's go. We're getting closer and closer to the end. So that was Hell, or Nico Hell, the Arcane Celebration. And let's go to the next one. So now we're going to do Uber Uma full episode event better this time by Emperor Xander. So that's the first of 2 videos that we're going to do by the same creator. And that's his channel right here. And there was actually an earlier version of this. So here's the one we're going to do today, Uber Uma full event episode. And okay, so this one did have the hashtag on it, but it like got withdrawn because he's got this new improved version. And I was going to react to this one, but then before I could, the new improved version came out. And so that was very lucky that I didn't react to it. So we get to react to the new improved version now. Wait, we're on the wrong video. Okay, here we go. So we've got a starting image here, and I'm guessing that this here is a villain character because of what she has on her fan. I'm not sure though, although invaders are, you know, you do want to do that to actual invaders, so I'm not sure. And this looks like sort of like an umamusume inspired horse guy, possibly. And it says Uma here. Okay, so it might be based on the umamusume anime and game, or like inspired by. Okay, so Emperor Xander says, when the deadline was changed, I had more time to work on this, but mostly my gens were used up, so his AI generations. Best I can do on shoestring budget, but did promise to make full anime episode the next AI video contest. I'm very excited to see what the next AI video contest will be. Okay, so this is another really long one. So like KriStar's one was more than 20 minutes. This is also more than 20 minutes. So I'm going to do the same thing again, I think, where I watch the first 5 to 10 minutes, react it with you, and then I'll pause it and watch the rest privately, which will just be, you know, like a moment to you because this is pre-recorded and everything. So I'll be back instantly from watching the rest of it, and then I'll give a review of the rest of it, but I'll try to make it spoiler-free so that you can still watch the whole video on your own without having gotten spoiled for, you know, how it ends or any major plot twists, but just sort of review it and maybe show you a couple of pause screens or whatever from it to illustrate my points and give a review of the rest of it. Okay, so let's rewind it here and and read the description first. Oh, wait, no, I already read the description. What am I doing? I got confused about what I was doing. Okay. So let's go in.
You must become the Uber Uma. Embrace your destiny. Awaken your true power. You are the chosen one.
This is really good lip syncing. Yeah, it's not just matching the mouth flaps, it's matching like the more subtle movements of her lips. This is pretty good. But let's get on some closed captioning just to make sure that everyone can understand. Yep, and wait, are these horse ears or are they horns? And then he's got, if they are horse ears, he's got the 4 ears error, which AI likes to do. It can be really hard to keep it from doing that. They kind of look like horns. Let's rewind a little bit. Well, in this one, they really look like horse ears. And then see, he doesn't have the pointed ear.
You must become the Uber Uma. Embrace your destiny. Awaken your true...
Yeah, I think this is an instance of contagious AI. So she's got pointed ears, and so then he gets pointed ears because the AI will, you know, contagiously move characteristics from one character to another. Like it used to be really bad with if you had one bearded character in a scene, it tried to put beards on everyone. And it doesn't do that quite so much anymore, but pointed ears are one of those features that are really contagious with AI animation. Okay, so I think these are horse ears and not horns because of the earlier picture. But yeah, this is, this animation, it's really, in this, not in that scene, where is it? Okay. In this scene here, I'm going to use the less than and greater than keys to go 1 frame at a time. Look at how clean this is. You can even see the shiny highlights on her hair. Like, this looks professional anime quality, and quite good professional anime quality. This little close-up here, very good.
Awaken your true power. You are the chosen one.
To good company.
And great food. Ah, delicious.
Okay, and then we got, it got a little bit lower resolution now. It noticeably changed from pretty detailed to less detailed. But sometimes, you know, I don't want to like criticize people for that kind of thing too much, because then I feel like I'm just criticizing them for not pouring more money into the AI, which feels really unfair. I don't want to criticize people just for that stuff, but, you know, I will point it out when it becomes a lower resolution. But yeah, try not to take it as criticism, because I don't want to criticize people for something like that when, you know, yeah, it just seems unfair. Okay, let's keep going.
Dearest cousins, Eisen has given me a premonition. I must become the legendary Uber Uma. What madness are you talking about now?
Is this something to do with Ash and Dawn?
Yes, but no, well...
Okay, so this is the same character that we saw in the opening scene with the red-haired elf telling him he's the chosen one. So I'm thinking that maybe she is an evil character and she's like tricking him into thinking he's the chosen one or something. That's my guess anyways. Let's keep going.
As I was saying, then I will tell you about the legendary Uber Uma. It is a tale of great power and wonder. Long ago, there was a war between the Umas and the Kwangos.
Oh, and the Kwangos are what Leaflit calls a lot of the trolls that plague her and Asmongold and Kirsch and the Skyebrows community and some other people. It's sort of based on a quasi-non-governmental organization, that acronym, but it sort of evolved to become, you know, more than that, and it's applied to a lot of specific people as well as to large groups. Basically, trolls and troublemakers. Some of them aren't really trolls because they think they're doing good, and a troll is actively trying to do bad, but they're troublemakers even so. Yeah, they're troublemakers even if they think they're doing good. Okay, let's keep going.
An Uma warrior faster than light, had power unmatched, and the Uber Uma was born. So the Astra line has driven you insane. He doesn't get it. He's not blessed by a god like us.
Yeah. See, their tails have been changing a little bit, like especially that glowing figure that was supposed to be the Uber Uma. But in this scene, you can see them racing on a racetrack, just like the umamusume anime and the game it's based on. And they've got horse tails here, so you can tell that they are horse people. So kind of inspired by that.
Morning light on a worn out road, share the weight of a heavy load, different dreams but the same skyline.
Okay, so it started out as like an episode, and now we've got a song, and I'm thinking that this is probably the intro song, and then after this it'll go back into more of the episode since it's like 20 minutes long.
All our paths met on the Astra line. You had doubt, I had fear, but somehow we're still standing here. Step by step, we learn to see we're stronger as a we. If I stumble, you pull me through. If you fall, I'll run for you. Side by side on the Astra line, your hand in mine will be just fine. Through every storm, through every climb, we don't run alone this time. Laughing loud, hearts in sync, closer than we ever think. No matter how the stars align, we'll reach the end on the Astra line.
And yeah, I did want to point out that we've got some low resolution problems here, but that is really common when you put multiple characters with distinct, unique characteristics in the same scene. So it might just be because of that. It's hard to do that without it smearing characters' faces and so forth.
Campfire nights and stories told. Half our jokes are getting old, but I'd hear them 1,000 times if it means you're by my side. Armor cracked and spirits low, still you're the ones who help me go. Not the speed or the finish line, it's the voices saying you're not alone this time. Through the dark, I see your light. We turn.
Okay, and it's showing a lot of characters, and I don't recognize a lot of them, but some of them, these ones, this is Anya something Fang, and I forget his name, but yeah, these two were the stars of a video in the last reaction pack that I did before this reaction pack to Leaflit's AI contest entries. Yeah, they had a love story video. Okay, let's keep going.
Wrongs into something right.
Oh, yeah, and then this one here is from another one of Xander's videos that I reacted to in the last reaction pack, Ad. Yeah, see, that's this character from Ad, and I already reacted to that video. Okay, let's keep going.
Side by side on the Astra line, your hand in mine will be just fine. Through every storm, through every climb, we don't run alone this time. Through the tears.
Oh, wait, he's got 3 ears, or does he have ears and a horn? Yeah, that looks kind of weird there.
Through the pain, we'll get up and run again. No matter how the stars align, we'll keep moving on the Astra line. twist and burst. But if I look and you're still there, then I know I've gone somewhere. Side by side on the Astra line. No perfect path, no perfect time. Just you and me and the road we find. That's enough to...
Oh, it suddenly changed to like a AAA video game character kind of design. So yeah, I told you when the animation style changes its characteristics, it kind of puts me off a little bit. But yeah, it just suddenly changed.
Cross the line. So if the night steals all our light.
And then also the aspect ratio is changing. Sometimes it's full and sometimes it has black bars of various sizes along the edges. So that also puts me off. But, you know, in a video this long, you have to make a lot of generations to get a video this long. So I don't want to criticize it too much for that, because you probably made some generations that had a different aspect ratio. And then when you want to put them together, you're like, oh, wait a minute, I didn't plan ahead far enough or something like that. So yeah, a lot of times you want to use all your good generations, but some of them came from a different aspect ratio. So I don't want to criticize that too much, but I did want to point it out.
We'll become each other's shine, no matter where our futures wind. We were never alone on the Astra line.
We were never alone on the asteroid. Yeah, the closed captioning is a little bit wrong, but I can understand the words, so I think I'm doing okay with the lyrics. Okay, and then their movements were a little bit unnatural, like this coffee cup kind of like levitating a little bit, and the carrot merging into another carrot, and when he reached down it looked slightly awkward. So stuff here was a little bit awkward. Not too bad though, just slightly awkward. And like I said, it's hard to have a bunch of characters all doing stuff and have it all work out well.
Star Stride. I have an idea. We should take Sunday and...
Okay, so we're 5 minutes in, and I'm guessing that was the... so we had a little introductory stuff. So the little, this is the beginning. And then we had the sort of like the OP, the opening song and animation. And now we're back in the episode proper. So I think I'll go a little bit further. We're at 5 minutes. Let's go a little bit further, maybe up to around 10 before I do the pause thing. Okay, let's keep going.
An Ashen Dawn on an expedition. It would be like a date. Probably bring Nightmare Eclipse as well. Am I here to keep her safe after all? Am I a bit concerned about her lately?
Oh, Hail Hyra? Are these evil characters, or is this character an evil character? Not sure. Okay, Heretic Bane, The Fallen Gods, Nightblade Chronicles. Yeah, I think this character is an evil character worshipping the evil god Hyra. Okay, let's keep going. And she's like the cousin of the main character, I think. I'm not sure.
Great. I'll get it set up then. Hey, I've been meaning to ask. Do you want to go out on an expedition together?
Yes.
Great. Then it's settled. We head out at dawn tomorrow.
Yes. I can't wait. I'll make sure my gear is ready.
Want to go out on an expedition?
An expedition? I'm in.
Great. We leave at dawn.
Perfect! I'm ready!
We're going out on...
Okay, sorry, let's look at what she's been... So, Clash and Conquer, Tavern 16 Homework 1, Resource Optimization 2, Base Layout Not sure what that is. Priority. 3, upgrade, prioritization, and then I can't read that. Okay, not sure if that's really relevant. And then war tactics, base design, and resource management.
On an expedition. Get ready. Our heroic Umas start the...
Okay, that transition was kind of awkward there, from the bar to this. Yeah, this transition from here.
Our heroic Umas.
Yeah, that was a wipe transition, which I usually prefer, but it didn't quite work for this transition. It was just kind of awkward, not really awkward, just slightly.
Start their adventure in the fields of Rise Triumph.
Look at how tall she is. Wow, she is a tall character. Okay, let's keep going.
Look, there's something ahead.
What is that? A circus here? We should investigate. So colorful. It's so colorful and magical. Look at the lights. Stay.
Okay, so that little one there, where it was close up on her face and she was saying so colorful and magical, this little segment here was really well animated. Let's look at that again.
What is that? A circus here? We should investigate. So colorful. It's so colorful and magical.
Yeah, I liked that. And then we went back to lower resolution, and we have some problems here, like smeared eyes, but their faces aren't smeared, just the eyes. A lot of times when the resolution starts getting lower, you can't tell real easily until you look at the character's eyes, and then you see it kind of starts in the eyes. And then it'll eventually get to the whole face where it'll look kind of smeared.
Look at the lights. Stay alert. This place is incredible. The lights, the atmosphere.
Stay close and keep your guard up. Something feels off. We came all this,
and then it cut off in the middle of the sentence. Oh wait, why are panties here as the prize? Panties and alcohol and a really creepy clown are prizes. Okay. So anyways, we've gotten pretty far into here. We're past 5. We're not to 10 yet. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do the thing where I pause, and this is pre-recorded, so it'll just be an instant for you. I'll pause and I'll watch the rest of it on my own, and then I'll come back and try to give a spoiler-free review of the rest of it. And that way you're encouraged to see the whole episode on your own. So I'll go ahead and just pause right here. Okay, I'm back from the pause. And in the remainder of the episode, the circus thing that was, I thought it was going into something very serious and creepy, it kind of changed tone again and went back into humor. So this episode, it kind of changed its tone where it would sort of go into humor stuff, and then it would go into serious stuff, and then it would go back and forth. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. It just meant that I couldn't sort of follow it as well, because I would think it was serious, and then it would go into humor, and then I would think it was humor, and it would go into more serious stuff. But I think it was more humor than serious overall. So the part that I didn't show you did have 2 complete songs in it. There was a fight song here with the golden-haired horse warrior, the horse guy warrior. This guy here. So there was a whole basic music video about him, and there was an outro song that sounds sort of like an anime outro song for the last little bits and the credits. And I like that there were credits showing the character and player names and stuff like that. And then there's a little outro, at the very end as well. So I think this doesn't hold together as well as some of the others, like the KriStar one, but I think it's because it was long and it was ambitious. It was trying a lot of stuff, and because of that, it was trying to hit a lot of targets, and it couldn't hit all of the targets it was trying for. I think if it had been a little bit more focused, then it could have achieved more. Another thing was that the animation style was changing a lot. Like sometimes it looked very like video game. And there's a Dragon Ball Z references in here and everything. So sometimes it would look more video game. Sometimes it would look more realistic. There were a bunch of like animation errors and stuff, mostly in the fight scenes. So as long as we weren't in the fight scenes, the animation errors weren't too distracting. But when we got into the fight scenes, I think sometimes there were a few too many animation errors that were distracting, but it can be really hard to get the AI to behave in fight scenes. And there were also some AI logos that would appear up in the corner from time to time. And I think that might also be why the style was changing sometimes, because of using different AI programs to do the various scenes. And so I think probably what would have benefited it if it had a little bit more focus, and if it had sorry, excuse me, let me pause and cough briefly. Yeah, I think if the fight scene, there's a really large multi-character fight scene here in this area, and I think if it had made the fight scene a little bit shorter, and the episode itself had been a little bit more focused, it would have helped it. But I did like the humor. There were a lot of humorous moments, like the Dragon Ball Z references, and altogether, I think it is good. I just, I like to pick at the things that are errors. But I think this creator is doing a good job. And if he just fixed a few minor problems, he could come out with an extremely good one next time, like really extremely good. Yeah, see, we've got Vidu AI logo down here in the corner, and there's some other logos that would appear up here. But yeah, if there was, like, there's some tricks you can use to make the animation more consistent, and I think it's possible that, like, the animations that were put into this were actually made over the course of many different months or something, and then they were assembled together. The lip syncing is mainly really good. There were a few audio issues from time to time, usually when, there'd be the background ambience sort of sounds or music, and it would change from one scene to another. Occasionally, there would be like a slight hiccup in the audio when that would happen. Not always, though, not always. Occasionally, it would happen. And so yeah, altogether, I think this is pretty good. And it's really the things that went wrong with it, I think, are mainly a cause of aiming for a lot of targets and trying for a really ambitious long entry. I don't want to discourage people from being ambitious and making the longer form stuff, even if it is harder to hit all your targets when you do it, because I think that this is the future of a lot of the AI stuff, is having basically stuff that's 10 minutes or more, and especially in the 20 to 30 minute range, and that feels like an anime episode. I think we're going to see more and more of that AI, so I don't want to discourage people from trying it. Okay, so, and I forgot to do this. It's really good. Definitely deserves the thumbs up. So now, the same creator has this video. So this is also by Emperor Xander. We've got Mirane is a Dangerous Place, and this is just a little short one. and it's from 2 months ago, so I think it actually predates when the contest was announced, but you can, put the hashtag on older videos if they fit the theme of the contest. I've seen a bunch of other people do that. So I think this probably wasn't made specifically for the contest, but it fits. So, may as well enter it. Don't, get that all that work you put into it, you might be able to get something out of it from the contest like that. Okay, so this is 1 minute and 16 seconds. Let's go in.
Mirane is a dangerous place, filled with horrors untold, beast of all kinds that will kill you easily. Things undiscovered, also as well as fiends far more powerful than most people could imagine. Ready to...
I wanted to pause and say that, look, we're basically going through a bunch of enemies here. We're like showcasing the enemies to go along with the narration. And I like this. These are some really good enemy designs here. And I know they're basically just based on monsters from the RPG itself, but look at this. Look at it looks like clean lines. And look at this. Yeah. See, that was a good animation right there. So the animation here isn't 100% consistent with each other, and we get the different sizes of the black bars keep happening. But I like this, and with narration like this, you can create interest for, if you play the game, these are the enemies you get to fight, and this is basically what they look like and what they can do. So this is really useful.
Kill you easily. Things undiscovered, also as well as fiends far more powerful than most people could imagine. Ready to take out all life as we know it. But that is far from the only danger in the Astra line. Newly discovered factions and cultists have made this their battle.
I noticed that the closed captioning says the astral plane, but I heard it say the Astra line. I heard that clearly. But that's just one of the things that happens sometimes.
Have made this their battlefield. Even the land itself is ready to swallow. You, whole. Do you think you can handle it out here? Or will you be yet another name of the countless foolish enough to think that they can tame this land? If that didn't scare you off.
I like this dragon. Yeah, this is like a really good dragon flying animation. It can be hard to do stuff like that. Let's look at it again.
That they can tame this land. If that didn't scare you off, join us here in Mirane.
Oh, this guy just sort of teleported in from nowhere. Let's look at that again.
It's here in Mirane.
Can people teleport in this world? And this looks much more realistic than the other stuff.
Anyway, hello, I'm Valeth, and here at Black Flag...
Oh, yeah, Valeth was in a video that we reacted to last time in the last batch. This is Valeth the Blacksmith, and I'm guessing he's an elf. I'm not quite familiar.
Flame Foundry? I make heavy blades with overwhelming edge and executioner's blade or unreasonable mass. I have expertise in katanas, dueling weapons, long swords, heavy blades, twin blades, light blades, pole arms, tools, axes, and bludgeoning weapons, and will give the best deal in Mirane.
Okay, so the end of it is an ad as well. Okay, so that was cool. And let's give it a thumbs up there. Yeah, see, when you do shorter stuff, it's a lot easier to make everything consistent, but when it's longer, it's like a harder and harder job to make the whole thing consistent. Okay, so that was the last video by Emperor Xander. So that is the last of the 8 ones, and I wanted to show you That will be appearing on my Leaflit playlist along with all these other reaction packs, starting with number 1 a month ago. And I'll just keep doing them. So after this, so where am I? I'm working on batch 7 right now. This is batch 6 here that I previously did. So this is batch 7 I'm doing right now. I'll get this uploaded, 8 videos. I managed to do all of them. And then there will be a batch 8, which I think will also have 8 videos after this. And then we'll be at the end of the contest, at least, for this contest. Who knows how many contests there might be in the future by Leaflit or maybe even other people as well. So it's been really cool to see these. And one of the trends that I've been noticing with these videos is that now there were some really high quality early entries, but the really high quality ones are getting more common as we near the end. So the deadline was yesterday as I record this. Today is July 4th, yesterday July 3rd. And the ones that are right up near the deadline are the ones that people really put a lot of work into. And I'm seeing more and more of these just looking good. Yeah, looking really good. There's a lot of competition here. It's hard to say. It's hard to say which ones will win, but there's so many good-looking ones. And even the ones that don't win, when you see some things in these videos, you think to yourself, these are people that even if this particular entry had some problems with it and it didn't quite work, I can really imagine that their next video or the one after that is going to be really impressive. So it's really, really nice to see a sample of what a lot of these people can do. Okay, so that was a reaction. Thank you for watching it. It was lots of fun.